think we're live. Wait,
Woohoo!
yep, we're live. We're
We're
live.
live. We're live.
Okay, technical difficulties.
Yes. Whew.
Okay, I tweeted the link and also the picture of Wonderbook, so if people are watching, if you want to enter for the giveaway for Wonderbook, which is this, you have to retweet our link. Yeah.
Woo!
0 viewers right now.
You know, that's how we do.
Okay.
So, congrats on winning Nano.
Yeah, oh my god.
Right at the last minute, too, right?
Yeah, literally, I was writing till the last minute.
That's awesome. Did you have trouble verifying it? Because I know some people have to, like, write more than 50,000 words.
No, I didn't.
That's good.
Yeah. Crap, I was just going to say something about it. Yeah, I've been, like, burned out since November 30th. I haven't written anything, because, like, even though I technically won, I haven't finished it yet.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
So,
are you, like, almost done, kind of, sort of? Not really?
I think I'm heading towards the climax, so it's almost
That's
close.
exciting.
Yeah, but how far did you get?
I think I got like 26,000, so, you know, better than the 0 I had in the previous 10 months of the year.
Right, yeah.
So,
I don't think I've ever written so much this whole year
yeah.
that I did in November.
That's awesome, though. I'll definitely try it again, like every time there is an NaNoWriMo.
Yeah. You know, I actually kind of liked the whole deadline aspect of writing, because I wouldn't have written as much if I wasn't in that time crunch.
What helped me was, like, if I like told people in my outside life, so like they were always asking me, how's that novel coming along? And I'd be like, Netflix. No, I'm just kidding. But
yeah, I think I probably wrote 20 days out of the 30.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Kenya.
Hi, Kenya. number one fan of Ginger Doodle.
But we were both writing fantasy.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of, didn't you draw a map?
I did, but it's at work on my cubicle because that's where I did most of my writing. But like, it's really bad. It's really bad.
Oh, I didn't even do one. But, and now I kind of wish I did, because I've been like throwing around names of different towns.
It's a lot of fun. You should do it. Maybe if you don't write a lot this month, maybe you can work on that. Yeah.
Because I kind of like now want to actually like work on it and work towards like editing the first after I finish it. But
no brackets.
I have a lot of brackets to backspace on.
I'm retweeting our giveaway link, but I'm not entering. I'm just saying. Just wanted to clarify.
Oh, but it's good. People have actually retweeted it so far.
Oh, good. Good.
Two people did, so if those 2 people are the only ones that retweeted, then they're going to win.
Well, if you're the only 2 at the end of the night, you win.
So I guess we answered that question.
What?
What genre were both of you writing?
Where do you see that? Like.
Oh, you have to hit the Q&A.
I don't think I have that option. So it's all you, lady.
Okay, I'll make sure I see them.
Sorry. We could have people ask questions on Twitter too if they want.
Yeah.
You can use the Ginger Doodles hashtag.
Yeah, I'm going to real quick say that. It's going to be really loud. I'm going to type that real quick.
Okay. What's that?
My keyboard.
Oh. I was like, what?
Oh, and my computer's overheating, so.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay. I guess I should have written down some things to talk about.
How many pages did yours end up being?
Oh, I have mine up still, because I haven't, like, X'd out since November 1st. 67 pages, but that's with double spaced.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's
Yeah.
the way to do it.
I know some people, from what I've seen, didn't do double space, but I guess just how I'm used to writing, so I
Yeah.
have to double space.
I feel like
What
once
the,
I get like done with like the draft, I want to print it out, even with the brackets and everything, and then just go back through like and just like hand edit.
yeah, like I was thinking about that. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to
Yeah.
print the way it is, and then
Mm.
big stuff,
I know
writing
like
stuff
some
down
people
and
get it
stuff.
like spiral bound, so it's easier to carry around, and I think I might like do that. I think it's only like $5 or something, maybe at a printing company. So yes. What was your least favorite part? I'm trying to think of questions.
um, oh man. As the Q&A enables.
What?
Freaking hate Gale 45 has commented.
I love that username every time I hear
Yeah.
it.
He called us his spirit animals, and I've never been called a spirit animal before, so I'm very honored.
Awesome. The Gale thing, seriously. So cool.
Crap, I just said our least favorite thing. I think. Oh, I think my least favorite thing is that because I have to write chronologically, when I got
Okay,
stuck, I really got stuck. I couldn't move forward
gotcha.
without finishing that scene or
I
something.
remember
So
you,
that really sucks because it like
I,
disrupted my flow.
I remember you talking about that in one of your videos.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Luckily I like write out of order, but then I also ran into the problem like, okay, what do I write next? Like,
Yeah.
I don't think that the next time I attempt this, I don't think I'm gonna be such a pantser. Like I'm actually gonna really like outline beforehand, like the month beforehand. So
Yeah, that's what I did, and it really helped me. And I mean,
yeah,
the outline I made was like 2 pages long.
yeah. At least like get like the main points down. That way I know like, okay, this is what I can work on next or something. I
Mm-hmm.
think like my least favorite part was falling behind because once you fell behind,
Yeah.
then you're like, oh, I can just write such and such like tomorrow, and then like you just
Right.
repeat
And then you
that over.
don't.
It's like a snowballing effect.
Yeah, because like
Ooh, what happened? Is that me or you? Hello, lady. Why is it frozen? I'm going to text you. What happened? What happened? Is it me or is it you? If people are watching this, hold on, I'm texting lady. Is it me? I don't know if it's me. Okay. Experiencing technical difficulties all night long. All right. And I can't even see the Q&A. Ooh.
Am I live? I have no idea. This has never happened with Google Plus before. This is why I hate Google Plus. Hold on. I don't even know if I was just talking to myself for like 10 minutes. Probably was. If someone's watching, could you say in the Q&A that I'm talking to someone and not just myself? It's kind of nice. I don't even know if anybody. I don't know if I'm live or something. Oh, I am live. Okay, thanks, Ken. Okay. Okay. Well, as I wait for Kayla to come back, okay, so if I am live, then I don't have to check the link again. I don't know where I left off before I got kicked off, or how much I said before I got kicked off. Okay. I've never done a live show by myself before, so this is really awkward. I kind of miss all my friends. Kenya, if you're still watching, what are you reading? Because I want to know. Because I'm live on YouTube, so. Kayla thinks it's her internet, but I think it's mine as well, so I don't know what's going on. I guess we'll see. I'm going to try to invite Kayla again. I'm awkward by myself. I wonder if it would just be worth it if I started all over again. I'm definitely going to be deleting this video before it goes live on my channel or re-uploaded on my channel. Oh. Okay.
Be right back. Why don't I go take a shot? Okay.
I was like this close for like deleting everything.
I just don't understand. It's like the invites work when they want to.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
I don't get it. Ooh.
All right.
Where were we?
What's awkward is that I was here by myself with like 7 viewers.
I know.
I didn't know what to say.
I'm so sorry. You know,
probably like I'm never gonna.
You know, a year from now we'll look back on this and we'll be like, oh, we were such a newbies. All right, we're back in business.
Oh, what the hell? Are you okay? I have so many tabs open right now.
Did we get any questions?
No. Well, oh crap. Kenya asked if, can you guys give a synopsis of your story? Mine's not really a synopsis. Mine's just like an idea. And my idea was after watching Once Upon a Time and reading all of these fantasy books, that I decided I wanted to do a story on what happened with Little Red Riding Hood after she has her encounter with the wolf. So for some reason, I thought that'd be a good idea.
Yeah.
And that's what I wrote.
Your Pinterest board is like awesome. I love like looking at your Pinterest board and like all like the Red Riding Hood stuff, and then I'm like, ooh, I really want to repin that, but I don't want her to think like I'm copying.
I feel bad sometimes when I pin stuff from other people. I'm like, they probably think I'm stealing their story ideas.
I guess I'll go. Like my story, I don't know exactly what's going on with it. I thought at first it was going to be like post-apocalyptic fantasy, like it's set like centuries after this like massive weather system just like ravages the globe. But like I'm not sure how fantasy would fit into that. And then, but now like this city that I'm creating, it's more like a reimagined Atlantis. So yeah, I don't know what's going on there. But like
from the synopsis that I read from you, I really liked it.
Oh yeah. I did have like a detailed synopsis up, but then I was watching some of Kat from County Taxes videos, and she like said she got jacked and stuff. So like I like made it more generic a little bit.
Mhm.
But yeah, like there's like it's more political. Like there's like people in the like the desert area called vagabonds, and there's like a vagabond prince who like is like kind of evil, kind of not. Like he's like the sexy bad boy, you know what I'm saying? And then like there's other people who are called scavengers, and they're hired by like I'm not sure who, like rich people, I'm not sure, to like scavenge items lost to history and like a ruthless game kind of thing.
Mhm.
And then like my other point of view, one of the points of view, there's 3 points of view. There's one of the scavengers, the vagabond prince dude, and then this girl who lives in the Mazarin Citadel. Mazarin's like the capital of the known world at the time. So yeah. The problem is like I have like world and like characters, but I'm really struggling with like cohesive plot. Like that's what I'm struggling with, and that's probably why I didn't win NaNoWriMo. So yeah.
Yeah, I didn't really have like a set plot, but it kind of like developed as I was writing it, and now I know like I can just see and feel all the plot holes from like the first 15,000 words I wrote.
Oh man, it
So it's gonna
happens.
be a lot of editing.
But at least you
Um,
figure that out though. Like positive.
yeah. Kenya asked, where did you do most of your? I did most of mine at my apartment. That's where I mostly had my laptop.
I did most of mine at work. I work at a call center, and sometimes we're really slow, and I'm in front of a computer, so I was like, I know I'm gonna get distracted at home by like Rain because I was watching it on Netflix. So I just mainly did it at work in the afternoons.
I was able to get about 2,000 written at work out of the
That's
entire
good.
month.
What
But
do you do
that
again?
was me sneakily writing. Oh, I work in like in a hospital.
Okay.
Um, Kenya also asked, is there a hot love interest? I want to know more if there is. What's
Well,
funny about mine is that I do have like a Gale slash Maul, but he's way cooler than a Gale and a Maul put together.
I would hope so.
But
I'm just kidding.
so so like there's that, but then there's also like this other character, but then who was like intended for it to be her love interest, but then she sort of started having chemistry with the villain, and I'm like, oh, I gotta snip this. I can't have 3 love interests running around.
Like a square. It's a square
It
instead of a
is.
diamond.
I had to. I think I successfully uh, snipped the chemistry between those two. But I mean, even when I Elena and the Darkling, and I'm pretty sure they were supposed to be ships. So
I know, but how can you
yeah.
not ship them? I don't understand. You didn't read the 3rd book yet, did you?
No, but I plan
Okay.
to this month. I plan to
Okay.
this month. I want to finish it before the year's
Well,
over.
we'll talk about that later.
Wait,
as far
your Vagabond Prince, isn't he supposed to be the hot love interest eventually?
Yeah, but that's the problem. Like back like maybe a year ago, like I've had these ideas coming like for over like 2 years now. But like I thought that like the scavenger guy that we follow around, his name's Liam, and he's like kind of like our good protagonist, but like he has to be partnered up with a new person on the scavenger team. Her name's Skylar, and he hates her. You know. And then of course things happen, but then she gets captured by the vagabond prince guy, like for like a book 2. Like I want to like write a book 2. Like I feel like I have more story ideas for book 2 than book 1. But see, like that's the trend in YA right now to like focus the 2nd book on like another love interest, and I don't want to do that anymore. So
Mhm. Um,
yeah.
some
And
people
I don't
are
want to do
asking.
triangle.
Oh, Some people are asking about my Gale comment, and my Gale comment is he's just like the best friend. He's the best friend that like was there since the beginning.
Yeah, like
but
he
he's
was
not
there
like
pre page one. He was there.
yeah, yeah,
He was
yeah.
there.
Because I guess I don't care if I say this, but like the pre page one Gale, but he's not Gale.
Yeah.
He was the huntsman's son from the original
Okay.
story.
Okay.
So those like Red Riding Hood, like technically, but like the huntsman. So he's just like the son of the
Okay.
huntsman who happens to be her same age and love interest like. But now I don't know.
I know
It's
it's like so.
hard.
I know it's so tempting to go into so many different directions. I don't know.
And then like some people like I don't know if like some authors like have an end set in mind when they write, but like I don't. I thought it was going to be one, but then like once you start writing and like as they like feed off each other or develop together, it just like changes.
Yeah. I was having a hard time keeping the ages of like my characters straight. Like the servant girl at this like citadel, she always hangs out with the prince, but he's like 7 and she's like 14, and I'm like, there shouldn't be tension there. like,
I remember you texted me that.
like I need to rewrite this a little bit. There needs to be like mom-son tension there, like a mentor, not like awkward what's going on there.
Gail asked, writing music, did you discover any new artists?
I don't listen to music with words. I listen to movie soundtracks when I write.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I listen to Digital Daggers because they're my favorite. But I also listen to the Glitch Mob, which they do some like I don't know. They don't have words in it either. But other than that, yeah, I listen to like movie soundtracks or like the trailer music type of albums. Yeah.
Like on Pandora, I think I put in like Harry Potter soundtrack and then like let that station play, or like Gladiator. I love the score of Gladiator, so I'll put that in too.
Mhm.
Stuff like that. And then Titanic if I'm feeling romantic.
Sometimes like the whatever the tone of like this soundtrack I'm listening to is starts to like sway my writing into like
Yeah.
either intense or dark or like happy, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
that scene wasn't supposed to be happy, but now it comes across that way.
Yeah. Like if I ever, well, when I write like battle scenes, I want to like listen to like Harry Potter 7.2. Like that's all I'm gonna listen to.
Well, let's see. um, Kenya just commented about how I called freaking hate Gale. Gale. That's what. This is just easier to call him that.
By no means do we mean to insult you with that name. I feel bad for hating on Gale so much. I guess we really should.
I know.
I
do. I really just hate him.
I just love PETA that much that I just can't. I just can't do it. I just can't do it.
Like I get like super salty during the movie. Like I've seen it
know.
twice. So, like this is unrelated, but whenever he just like he thinks that he can be the guy, I'm just like, you need to like calm down and sit down because
like,
you're not PETA.
Another thing that like frustrates me, like before we get back on track here, like in the movies they really play up like the romance part of Gale and Katniss's relationship, and I'm just like that wasn't really like like happening.
Have you read the books?
Yeah, I know. So like moviegoers are like, oh, I want her with him. No. No. Anywho, back to Nano.
Yeah, let's see. Jillian's kind of hanging out. Uh, also asked, um, my average per day was 2,000. What was yours?
Let me figure that out.
um, on a good day, mine would be about 1,500, but a bad day would be like 300.
Okay, so on a bad day, I would probably have zero. I had about, I'm gonna say I had about like 13 zeros. I always and then on my like medium days, I always try to get like 500 words down. Uh, but until our last like 10K Tuesday, I was only at like 15,000 words, and then on that like the Tuesday that we attempted to do
Dude,
10K.
I failed at our 10K Tuesday.
I know. I only did
Should have been like a 10K Saturday.
I know, it should have been. What were we thinking? I probably only did like 8,000 that day, so that was probably my best day.
My best day was November 30th.
Procrastination.
Because I literally I probably wrote 13,000 between like Saturday night and Sunday all day.
Good.
Because I was behind. I was about 15,000 behind on Saturday.
Oh wow. See, that's impressive.
And like right now I'm at that point where those 15,000 words I wrote to win, I hate everything I wrote. And so I didn't feel like that way. Yeah, because everybody said like there's a point where you're gonna hate your story, but like for the entire month I didn't hate anything I was writing. I was like feeling myself. I really liked it. And then like the last weekend, I was like, this is such crap I'm writing right now. Just so I can win.
Are you gonna like just delete everything, or are you gonna actually go back through and see what you can keep?
I have to rework stuff, and like I think sometimes I linger too long on certain times, but now there's like parts where I need to expand more, especially because like the real love interest that's supposed to be the love interest needs to develop. Their relationship needs to develop a lot more in the earlier chapters that they just didn't, because I would kind of like summarize a lot, and I know I can't do that.
I'm like terrified of Insta love. Like I am trying to avoid it at all costs because I can't stand it when I read about it. So like
I know.
Like even if I have to like wait like 3/4 of the book to like have them come together, like, and then just insert some like tension in the beginning or something, I just can't deal with Insta love.
Yeah, that's why my two characters hate each other.
Exactly. It makes it so much easier. And then they go camping. There you go.
I use the term making camp like twice.
Yeah, I saw that tweet. I was like, yes.
But it wasn't like in our terms of making camp. It was like legitimately they had to make camp.
Oh my gosh. If only Morgan Rhodes knew how much we talked about Fallen Kingdoms.
Dude, I just started rereading the first book. Like, that was my reward for winning NaNoWriMo.
Alright, I have to ask it. Do you like it better than Under the Never Sky?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do. I could make a whole video on me just talking about Fallen Kingdoms.
Oh, you should do that, just like you did with the Under the Never Sky experience. You should do
that.
Yeah,
and now because I have it right here, now that I have like it in hardback, I started like marking everything I like. And I just wanted to see everything marked up.
I told my sister that I really want them in hardcover, so hopefully for Christmas.
I literally marked everything in Magnus's first chapter. He's like literally perfection. He's my boyfriend more than Perry is my boyfriend. But I need to reread that series too. Have you been longhanding your stories or typing them, or a mixture of both? Someone asked. All of mine has been typing.
Yeah. I typed a lot of it, and then I also wrote some on my phone when I was like out and about or whatever, just to get some words down. The only thing that I would like write longhand would be like ideas or like phrases or like names that would come to me. So Post-its are my best friend.
Yeah, I think all my planning I wrote longhand.
Yeah.
I think that was like better for me because I need to like get all my ideas out, and when you type, it doesn't come out the same way.
Are people retweeting the link? Maybe we should say it again.
Oh yeah, if you're watching, I have a tweet on my Twitter that is if you retweet the one with a picture of Wonderbook and our link to this live show, you are going to be entered to win one of 2 copies of Wonderbook, which is a resource guide, I would say, for writing fantasy.
Yeah, and it's beautiful. Like, it's fully illustrated. I don't know if you can see. But, like...
So, I guess are we doing international? I guess we never said that, but I'd say as long as Amazon can ship it to you, then I don't care.
Yeah. That sounds good. I wonder if you can get it... We can probably get it on the Book Depository, too. And they have free shipping worldwide, I think.
I wonder if it's cheaper though than $15 because it's like super cheap on Amazon compared to what it's supposed to be.
This is true.
Originally a $25 book.
I will check right now. Amazon is the devil. It really is.
Oh yeah. I did get someone to retweet it just now.
All right.
Okay.
So is yours like a standalone, or is it like, do you think it'll be a series, or?
Mine, it could work as a standalone, but since I want to destroy a character at the end of the book, it pretty much has to be at least a second book.
At least you're honest.
And I don't want to say who I'm destroying, but I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm going to do to that person. So, but I don't know how. I don't know what the big plot would be for the second book.
Okay.
So it's going to take a lot of planning. How long is yours going to be?
I have ideas for like book 2, and then some ideas. I know it has to be longer than book, like 2 books, because like basically I'm trying to like do a bigger like world with like all these players and stuff like that, because I love Game of Thrones so much and stuff like that. So I know it has to be more than 2 books realistically. So I'm thinking like 4 or 5. Not sure. Maybe I should focus on 1 first. That would be helpful. I wonder if like anyone has ever written like a series, but like everything was like out of order. Like they wrote like one big story, and then they like chopped it up. I wonder if anybody ever did that. That'll be me. And then like at the age of 50, I'll be like, okay, ready to send to publisher. or query agents. All right.
Yeah, really.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Gail asked, a moment of respect for the perfection at Mussolini's Allegiant video.
What?
You had written a best-selling book series, and your editor wanted to pull a Veronica Roth and slaughter your main character. I would never kill my main character. If I ever get published and you are watching this now, you should know I'll never kill my main character. Because, I mean, you're reading that story to, like, know that main character, so I wouldn't want to read their journey and wait for them to die. I want to see them prevail and overcome their obstacles.
Yeah.
I mean, you can, like, I don't know, it's hard to explain. But I would never, like, kill them. They would never die permanently, like Trish does. Or, I mean, spoiler. Well, I guess I said the question, and the question was pretty spoilery.
Okay.
Sorry, I spoiled Legion for everybody. Would you ever kill your main character?
Well, I have a lot of like E characters. I don't think there's like one main character.
Yeah, I think that's okay. I mean, if it's like told in different perspectives.
Yeah.
But if it's like solely one person.
Yeah, but like, I don't know.
Oh shit! I just got a thought. What if Morgan Rhodes kills off one of the main 4?
Kill Lucia. Like, that's fine. Like, I don't need her anymore. I don't even care how.
You know, I can actually see Jonas dying. I don't want him.
Yeah, that's true. I can see him dying too because, let's be honest, in my opinion, someone else's endgame. If you know what I mean.
Yes.
So Jonas can probably die like heroically or something. Oh, we have to be careful what we say because Gathering Darkness isn't out yet.
I'm so excited for it to come out, and I've already read it.
No, we need to do like a live show about Gathering Darkness with like our girls.
Yeah, and I need to reread it first.
Yeah.
Because it's been a while since I read it.
Yeah. I'm thinking about getting the series on my Kindle because my mom like shares the same Kindle account and she would like freaking love those books. Like, she was raving about Arafaya the other day and like giving me the silent treatment because I haven't read it yet. I'm just like, okay.
I have so many mixed feelings about that book.
Is it because you read it like you marathoned the series, do you think?
I pretty much read it right after I read Crown of Midnight, and
that's a
Midnight
lot.
Was like,
maybe it was a lot, you know. So
well, I thought like Crown of Midnight was like brilliant.
Yeah,
like, I loved Crown of Midnight, and then maybe it's just because like in Airfire everybody's like split up.
Yeah.
That I didn't like as much. Jillian asked about our stories being meant to be starts of series or standalones, but we kind of already talked about that. I guess that they're kind of starts of series. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Jillian. I didn't know you were
here. Kenya says, how did you go about prepping for Nano? What was your strategy to forming an outline? Because I want to do Nano, and I have no idea how to go about an outline. Speaking of doing Nano, I kind of want to do Camp NaNoWriMo.
Yeah, so do I. Really bad. Like, I really want to put forth a good effort.
So, I think my little ginger doodles could happen in April if Kenya's down.
Pretty soon, we won't have any of the characters of 140 on Twitter left. We can so do that. Yes.
Yeah, because like I really liked. I mean, I've never like written a novel before.
Yeah.
Technically, I guess that I felt like I really liked how it was on a time limit, and I had 30 days to write it. Then I did it. I went out there and did it, where I would have been sitting around.
Yeah.
For the past 10 months, not writing anything. So.
And like, I'm kind of glad that like I like signed up to do it because like I liked. Even though I felt like crap when I didn't write, I liked feeling that guilt because I didn't feel that before. Like, it's not like I was obligated to do anything. So like it really made me like think constantly about my story, and I like really liked that.
Yeah. Like I was walking to work thinking about characters and what to do next and where I was going with it and stuff. But from strategy wise, I think planning the month before really helped.
Yeah. You won and I didn't, so like
especially like outlining. Outlining really helped me because I would have been stuck so many times of where to go next if I didn't have an outline of major plot events that had to happen, so I was always working towards that. But
I'm gonna try to really like outline and like get as many ideas down as possible in the next like 3 months, and then just bam, like
and like my outline wasn't fancy or anything. It was literally like dashes and writing a dash, and I wrote something that needed to happen.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't super intensive or anything like that. But Kenya, you should totally do Camp NaNoWriMo with us in April.
My ginger doodle. My little ginger doodle. People are probably watching this like, you're crazy.
Gail also asked, this is unrelated, but I thought I'd just mention it because it's been up here for a while. He wants to know, do you think if BookCon 2015 will suck less?
Uh,
I think it will. I think that they took a lot that was wrong with BookCon, and they're going to make it better.
Plus, it'll be like 2 days, and I would hope that they expand the section. I think the biggest problem that
Yeah, I
I
think they
have,
said that it's going to be bigger. I think
oh
they're going to
my
use the
God,
whole, like, part of BEA, because
like,
BEA and BookCon aren't going to be going, like, they're not going to both be going at the same time.
I was thinking
So
about
I
this the
think
other
that
day, and
will.
like, as much as we were like so mad and stuff, like, I'm so glad we experienced all that because we can just sit
Yeah.
here and complain about it forever.
I was on the BookCon website, like, a month ago, and I was just looking stuff up, and the page, and the first picture is the picture of all of us at that table.
I know.
And I'm like, literally 15 seconds before that guy took the picture, we were all complaining about
I have it
how
on
much
video. I
BookCon
have it on
sucked.
video. Like, I asked, like, how's everyone feeling, and Kenya was like, disappointed.
It's like so funny. We're all like, this sucks, this sucks. And he's like, smile. And we're all like,
And then there's Paige, like, pulling book after book after book. We're like, where'd
yeah.
you go? That was so funny. The trip was awesome, though.
Um, um, Kenya's talking about Gathering Darkness.
No, we can't talk
That
about
did.
it. We can't talk about it.
Well, she mentioned that I tweeted about someone who dies in Gathering Darkness. And I forgot I tweeted that at the end, kind of.
I'm getting confused between Rebel Spring and Gathering Darkness because I read them back to back. Like,
I'll text you. I'll text you who dies.
okay. I'm trying to think. Oh no, no, that was in Rebel Spring, I think.
I'm
Yeah, I'm
texting
getting
you right
confused.
now.
Yeah, sorry.
Um, okay. But yeah, we should totally do a Gathering Darkness live show.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Our Fallen Kingdoms one was great.
Yeah, and then we never. Oh wait, isn't that when some guy joined us?
Yeah, that was the
Yeah.
best. Gingerbread lady. And then Max was like, "What the hell is going on right now?" Like, Twitter just exploded.
I know, and I didn't even know Twitter exploded until I looked, and I'm like,
I
why am I getting all these
know.
notifications?
I know, because I didn't realize how many people were like tuning in like at that moment.
Yeah.
It was great. And funny story, like, remember how I was like, Fallen Kingdoms was okay. What was I thinking? Not.
Speaking of Fallen Kingdoms, this actually relates back to NaNoWriMo. Our favorite part of NaNoWriMo
Oh
was
yeah.
the author chat.
Yes.
That we were so nervous.
I know. We did like 2 hours of prep, like texting, okay, what's gonna happen? Who's gonna speak first? Like, who's gonna do this first? And then, like, our plan was to use the hashtag, copy and paste the question into our tweet, and then tweet the author. Well, people were tweeting the author directly, so I'm texting Lainey like, oh my god, somebody really knows her. Oh my god, that was so funny.
Yeah, and then I was like, I had a dream the night before we talked to Mary Pearson,
Yeah.
and about no one asking questions. And like it was like a nightmare. I woke up thinking no one was asking questions for the thing that night. But and then I'm like, are we even gonna last for an hour? Like, are people gonna keep asking questions for an hour? But we went to the full hour, if
Yeah,
not a little bit longer.
it was great.
So that was like my favorite part
Yeah, it was mine too.
because they're like my favorite authors right now.
Mm, definitely.
Jillian agrees about something, but I don't know what she was talking about. um, Kenya will die if Magnus dies.
I don't think Magnus will die.
I don't, because Morgan Rose really likes writing about him.
Yeah, he's her favorite. I don't think she'd do it.
Yeah.
No, not happening.
She also says Gale is awesome, even though he's not, but...
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, we kind of already gave synopsis. Oh, Danny has commented. Can't wait to see you guys in May. Paige would say hi if she wasn't asleep. I love that they became friends.
I know. That's so awesome.
Because we even said in the live with Paige, we're like, oh, we know this girl from England too. Her name's Danny, and you guys would really like each other. And then they're off doing videos together and going to like Disney World.
I know. I want to go.
But she has. Do you think it's easier to write a novel during Nano or at your own pace? I would say during Nano because I've never written as much as I have.
Like the motivation's so real because everybody's doing it, and you're like, ooh, like they wrote like 10,000 words today. That's awesome. I want to do that too. Like stuff like that.
Because if I did my own pace, I wouldn't finish.
Yeah. Hello. I didn't write anything this year except last fun. Being honest.
Gail wants to know what makes a good villain in your eyes. How does this reflect in your villain?
I like villains with dimension, like a villain that's a shade of gray that you're never really sure about unless he does something completely unredeeming. I like there to be like this like epic backstory like behind why they are the way they are, but like a backstory that like you read it and you're like you feel sorry for them, like you sympathize with them. Like I don't know, I think like dimension like and development that like it has to be there for a good villain, I feel.
I don't really know. I'm trying to think of my villain, but he only made a few appearances in what I've written so far. His biggest appearance is at the end, and I haven't gotten to that part yet.
And not only that, like on the other hand, I love to hate people, like characters. Like I can't explain it any other way than that. Like Game of Thrones, like I'm addicted to that show, and like Universe or whatever. It's like one of the things I love about that series is loving to hate the villains because they're so evil and they do like terrible things, and like you're like the shock value. I like the shock value too. Like I don't know why I'm thinking this, but like Bellatrix Lestrange was like one of my favorite villains of all time because she's just batshit crazy. Like, I just like love her.
I'm always attracted to villains, so I'm like a really bad person to ask this question to.
Like the Darkling?
Clancy.
Clancy? Okay.
I can't help it.
Okay.
Owen from the Archives.
I didn't read that yet.
Crush on him too. Oh, I have a huge crush on him.
I want to.
Those are all the ones I can think of right now. I guess Warner from the Shatter Me series started out as a villain.
I didn't read that yet. I have.
You could easily marathon those books.
Yeah. That's what I figured. I should. I guess Warden started out as a villain, kind of.
Yeah, kind of.
In the
have you read the Mime Order yet? I haven't.
No, it's right here, like reminding me that it's here.
Mine's on my bed. Mine's right.
We should read it together. We should read it together. Oh no! My minion dropped.
I thought you were gonna leave me again.
Oh no! That was horrible. That was horrible. My God.
Magnus kind of started out as a villain. Oh, is your villain? Are you ever in his perspective?
Me?
Yeah.
Uh,
Like, do you write
yes.
in his perspective?
Yeah, yes and no. Well, yeah, there's like multiple people. Like,
True.
there's like an ultimate like bad person, I guess you could say, but like there's people who work for him that I write like in perspective. So yeah, there's a lot of things that are fleshed out about my story, then there's a lot of things that aren't. And you're frozen again. Why are you frozen again?
Oh crap! You're not frozen.
Okay, okay, I see you. You moved. You moved. Okay.
Okay.
Whew. Can't deal with that again.
Speaking of perspective, did you always want to do it in multiple?
Yeah, because I really enjoy reading multiple perspectives, so I figured if I enjoy reading it, then I should do that. But I mean, I might try to like see. It's hard though because like the world in my head is so like big. I feel like I need multiple perspectives to tell like what's going on everywhere.
Mhm.
But I don't know. I'm so conflicted.
Well, up until like this month, I only like mostly wrote in like first person, past
Okay.
tense. I can't write present tense. I can't do it. So I always write in past tense no matter what I do.
Like I
But I
was.
decided to do this one. What?
Oh no, it's okay. I was writing in like past tense, but then like I like broke the cardinal rule of NaNoWriMo and just took a page that I did and like rewrote it in present tense, and I feel like it just sounds so much stronger. So like I'm like, oh god, that's gonna take forever. but like I
uh,
know like Ray Carson, like did you notice in The Girl of Fire and Thorns? I think she writes in first person present tense, and I just like
I
find that really
yeah,
fascinating. I just like thought it was
I
like
can't
interesting
do it.
writing.
I
You can do
can't
it.
do
You
it.
can do
I
it.
can't.
When we exchange manuscripts, we can help each other.
Well, I did for, or I guess third person this time around.
Okay.
But this is like how Sarah J. Maas does in Throne of Glass, where like it's not like Kale's story or Dorian's story, it's
Yeah.
Lena's. But then like she'll have like a page or two in someone else's perspective.
Gotcha.
So that's what I kind
Yeah.
of been doing, but it's not. It's kind of just. I feel
Yeah.
like writing about another character
Yeah.
off in
Like
their head.
you haven't read like any of Cassandra Clare's books, have you?
No,
Okay, because like
which
like
is weird.
in the Mortal Instruments, like the first three books at least, it was like third person but told from Clary's point of view. But then you had like a couple like characters who like she would switch to like in like even in like book 2 and 3, like when things were starting to like blow up and stuff. So like, but it was Clary's story. So I know exactly what you're talking about.
Mhm.
So you need to try Cassandra Clare sometime. Like I really recommend that you read The Infernal Devices
Well,
because
for the book outlet Black
I
Friday thing, I
saw
did
you
get,
got Clockwork Angel.
yeah, and I
uh,
didn't care that I got it in paperback because I have City of Bones in paperback,
that's good.
and I don't care. I'm just gonna get all those books if I ever get them. I'm just gonna get them all in paperback.
Yeah.
Because by the time I get to them, the one
Yeah.
that's out will be in paperback. So. Gail says he started in first person and then he changed it 2 days in third. He really want to be in the first. I think I write better in third person. I think I write better in first person.
Oh really?
Yeah, maybe it's just because I've done it for a really long time.
Yeah. Like I sometimes when I write in first person, I like I'm really conscious of how many times I use the letter I, like I. So
Yeah.
like yeah, that's hard. But sorry, I'm like freezing. I'm in like my room. My room's in the basement. There's no heat. Oh, that's who dies in Gathering Darkness. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, do you remember now? I
Yeah.
was like devastated.
I was mad. I shipped I was on the shipping train with him and somebody else.
Yeah. Oh, that reminds me. I'm like posting a video on the day it's released of my fan casting,
Oh,
and I still don't have like a face for that character. I just never could like picture him right.
What was his what hair color? Did he have long hair? I don't remember. What? I don't remember. Sometimes I just read and like they're just there, like in blob form.
Yeah, yeah, most
Like,
of the time that's for me too. But like now
yeah.
that I'm rereading it, I have like the pictures of like the people that I've like really committed to like the faces, and I just am so glad I'm rereading this book. And I like just read this book in July.
I know she like it was influenced by Ed Westwick, but I can't picture him as Magnus because I had him in my head as like William Herondale for the Infernal Devices. So
Mhm.
like,
I totally picture Douglas Booth.
yeah, I know that's what you do well, whatever. Picture.
Danny asked if when you write more than one perspective, do you have a favorite?
Um, I find it like I don't know if I have a favorite yet, but I find it easier to write some perspectives more than others because I have more story ideas for that.
Yeah. And I guess my story wasn't really split up into people. Mine's like about one person. So
Oh
I
yeah.
like that, yeah. So I can't really answer that. Because obviously I like my main character the most. um, Gail wants to know who you would fan cast in your novel. This is hard for me because on like my Pinterest I have faces of the characters that I feel
Yeah.
like, and none of them are actors.
Mm.
So I haven't like pictured any actors for my novel.
Yeah, it's really hard for me too. Like
Or I guess one of my characters, me like his face kind of feels like it'd be Bash from Rain.
okay. I
But
love
other than but other than that, that's like the only like actual actor I've ever pictured in all
uh,
month. So
I'm trying to think. Oh, I for my like the guy that I'm writing like that's like kind of good, kind of bad. Like yeah, I picture Sebastian Stan for him.
I love
And
Sebastian Stan.
I like even like put on Pinterest and like I'm not sure like I don't really like his hairstyle in Captain America, but like something longer but like more like rugged or whatever. But yeah, Sebastian Stan
his captain, his
for
his Winter
sure.
Soldier hairstyle, his Winter Soldier hairstyle made me picture him as Caden in The Kiss of Deception.
Oh, okay.
Even though
Oh, I get it.
Caden is
I
not
see.
brunette, I still pictured him
Uh,
as that.
oh yeah, I
So
don't even like pay attention to hair color.
yeah,
like
neither do I. I like pay attention to like the personality. If the
like
personality fits the character, like the person I'm envisioning, that's who it is. I don't care if he doesn't physically look like that person.
like before the Harry Potters came out, like when I was like 10, I thought that Draco Malfoy had dark hair. Like I don't even like like I don't even care. Like I was like, why does he have like bleached blonde hair? I'm a little confused. Yeah. So yeah, like I never really pay attention. Like they're just there in my head when they get there.
Gail also would like to know how often you use the sacred back brackets.
What?
How often do you use the sacred brackets?
Like when I'm getting bored, like when I was getting bored writing a scene or whatever, I'd put in brackets, end this somehow and move on. Or like if I didn't know like a certain name for like a weapon that I was describing, I just put in brackets, you need a name. You need a name. And my favorite one ever was like this like the servant girl that I'm like writing about. She like hangs out with like the little prince all the time, and they're like running around and stuff, and then they like enter like this forbidden area or whatever. And I was like, oh my god, shouldn't he have like guards with him all the time? I'm like, shouldn't this be a thing? Brackets.
Didn't you also text me about how you had like a dead body and you didn't know how to get rid of it?
Yeah. He either burns the body, takes it with him, not really sure, move on. Yeah, brackets are my BFF when I'm writing.
I use brackets mostly for the towns. I name dropped so many towns. I mentioned so many, and I have to bring that in. And sometimes, like when I'm writing, I'd have like a town generator kind of
Okay.
thing up, and I would like real quick like plug in a name or plug in something to try to get something going. But sometimes I was just like too lazy to like Google that generator again, so I'd like just put town or even characters I don't have names for yet. Name. Or yeah, like if I didn't know how to transition from one scene to the next, but a transition needs to happen here.
Like one of my more like badass female characters, she like uses this weapon that's like a whip, but like it's as sharp as a sword. And I was like, the whip sharp thinger. Like I can't think of a name for it.
Kenya loves Bash too.
What?
Kenya likes Bash too.
Exactly. Exactly.
He's
all
way
about
more
that
attractive.
match, okay? Not Francis. Not Francis. We should have a Rain live show too.
I gotta catch up on season 2.
Oh, I didn't watch season 2. I'm probably, to be honest, I'm probably gonna wait till next fall when it comes on Netflix and marathon it.
Well, it's on Hulu.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gail says if someone was like, "Oh my God, you wrote a book, let me read right now," how would you react? Would you let them read it or huddle around your manuscript, and move into a cave?
I
think it depends who it is.
Yeah.
Even like my parents, I wouldn't let them read it. But if it was like you or like anybody else, like of you guys, I wouldn't care.
Yeah.
But again, I'd feel like I don't know. Like, what if you don't like it?
Like, it also depends like who you give it to, because some people can be like more critical than others. I guess they're like,
yeah.
But that's what I want. Like, if I give it to somebody to read, I don't want them to say, "Oh my God, this is so good." That doesn't help me. Like, I need to know, like, their questions and like what's wrong with it. And I don't.
But
I would give it to a family member. What?
You just could you read it right now? Like, yeah, it's rough. It's very rough.
That like I sent like a passage to my mom because she's like she really wants to read or whatever, and she's like, "What the hell are all these brackets?" I'm like, "Forget it."
I have to go through like major editing before I even consider like even sending it to you. Like I need to like make sure.
Yeah, that'll be like maybe next NaNoWriMo, like November.
Then it makes me wonder: should I continue with this book for April, or should I start a new thing? Because even when I was like reading it, or even as I was writing, I'm like, oh, I remember that old idea I had. I should write that. But I'm like, I can't write that right now.
Me too. like I have story ADD so bad.
Yeah.
But like
I saw Big Hero 6 over.
Oh, it was so good.
Yeah, but like that opening was like I could totally see that being in like a YA novel. Like the whole robot fighting.
Oh yeah.
And like the whole like it felt like a very dystopian San Francisco / Tokyo.
Yeah.
Like I wanted to know how all that happened.
Did you ever see Real Steel? It reminded me of that.
No, but it reminded me of that too.
But I love it. I love that movie. It's a good movie. But back to Big Hero 6, I read somewhere, because like I'm a freak and I like to look things up. I read somewhere that like it's an alternate timeline of history. Like back in like the 1906 earthquake hit California, it actually separated or something like that. And like they combined cultures because like Japan helped like rebuild society and stuff. So like it takes place in an alternate timeline, I think. But yeah.
I was thinking Japan overtook us or something. Oh, yeah. That's what I got from it.
Yeah, I was really surprised. I actually thought that was a really cute movie. I really liked Baymax.
I like really liked it. I liked it more
Yeah.
than I liked any Disney movie I've seen in a while.
Yeah. It was just like really refreshing. And dark. What the hell?
Yeah. When I don't want to actually I don't want to like give away
Yeah.
anything, but like there was like a lot of death in that
I
movie.
know.
Or like like because I cry whenever anything's like too emotional for me. But like
Yeah.
so I cried during that movie, and uh in the beginning they showed that like animated short of the dog.
Oh my gosh, that was
I
so
cried during that, and I'm like, this is gonna be a long movie if
like
I'm already crying.
I loved that short. Like I thought it was
That
so
was really
good.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was so good. And like I'm a sucker for like art and animation too, and it was just beautiful.
Yeah.
Uh, but I haven't been like that impressed with a Disney movie like since. I mean, I love Frozen. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think it deserves all the hype. Uh, but like,
I
did,
agree.
did you ever see Meet the Robinsons? Like it reminded me of that. Like I love that movie. The twist. Oh, you never saw it? Oh, you should. You should.
Danny also asks, have you read any novels that you know were written during Nano in the past? I actually did read a book from Valia Lynn. She's a booktuber. She sent me her first contemporary book,
Oh, cool.
and I read it in the beginning of November. And she told me it started out as a NaNoWriMo project 2 years ago. So that was cool. I really liked reading something that
Yeah.
was a NaNoWriMo project while I was doing NaNoWriMo because it like helped it like motivate me.
I just read the other day that Cinder was a NaNoWriMo novel at first, and
Holy crap!
what? And like she said, she changed a lot since then because obviously, you just write a lot, and like, but that started out as a NaNoWriMo like novel, like I know you only read book one, I think, but like
Yeah.
it gets so involved, and like I was just like, how?
Yeah, and I know I read that Fangirl started out as a NaNoWriMo project too.
Yeah, Fangirl's so cute. Such a cute read.
But I haven't read it yet.
I feel like, not that it would be easier, but like if I attempted a contemporary during NaNoWriMo, I feel like it might be a little like better to be a pantser with contemporary than a pantser with fantasy because there's so much like planning that needs to be involved.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes sense. Not to offend anyone, I didn't mean anything by that, but I'm done being a pantser. I can't do it anymore. Yeah. Should we give away Wonder Book? Or, I don't know.
I'm looking through some of the questions. Kenya's going to film our top 5 Wednesday, which I still need to do.
What is it tomorrow?
Favorite series names.
Maybe I'll do it this week. I'm like
down. I wrote mine down this morning.
I'm filming after like this is over, and like I'm trying to do Vlogmas, so I have to film at least like 3 videos tonight. So
yeah, that's like super easy. Just like find series names you like.
Yeah, how hard can that be? As I stare at my shelf, like half my series are on my Kindle, and I don't ever think about them. That's the problem.
Yeah, I never think about my Kindle books either when I'm doing topics.
And like I have a lot. Like for 3 years, that's all I bought was books on Kindle, and then I joined BookTube, and
and then my 2 bookshelves happened.
Yeah, I just ordered another bookshelf to prepare for Christmas. So the struggle is real. I'm just saying.
I can't wait. Saturday, my books from Book Outlet are coming.
Oh, really? I didn't get a notification yet. I'm really mad at myself that, like, I felt the need to purchase anything because, like, I only got 4 books, and I'm just like,
But it was, like, so worth it if you did.
Yeah, I didn't find that, like...
Did you do the $10? Did you get the $10 deal?
Yeah. I ended up spending, like, $20 for 4 books, but that's pretty good. I'll take it.
I bought 17.
But I don't. Well, by the time I got there, everything was gone. So like,
dude, it was so slow that night. Like I was doing it on 10 p.m. I realized that it already started.
Oh wow.
And it was like so slow. I lost 1 book. I'm pissed about it, but whatever, because I've already read it. I just wanted a physical copy.
I hear you. Oh, I was really excited though. Like, there's this like anthology of fantasy short stories told by like famous authors. It's called Dangerous Women, and like George R. Martin like edited it, and it's like $20 on Amazon hardcover. I got it for like $6 on Book Outlet, and I was like, yes.
Good deal. Like the whole Book Outlet Black Friday.
Yeah.
Because everything was like already 30% off. I mean, it's already cheap as it is, and then you take an additional 30% off. That was good.
Yeah, you can't beat it.
Gail asked real quick, are you excited for next year? Do you think you'll go in stronger?
Yes. Like, I'm feeling really good about Camp NaNoWriMo. Like, I really want to do April.
I think I'm going to do both.
Want to do it. Yeah. I might do all three. Who knows?
Because I think it'll keep you motivated.
Yeah. And it won't, like, say, it won't be, like, a year until I write, like, significantly, I can't say that word again. Mm-hmm. But, yeah, I'll definitely do April. And maybe I'll attempt Veda in April with NaNoWriMo. Maybe it'll help me keep, like, on track more. I feel like vlogging and being, like, held accountable would help. Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
I'm kind of, like, motivated to start writing right now.
Yeah. Let's sprint for 10 minutes now.
Dude, I wish I would have utilized NaNoWriMo sprints a lot more, because I've been following them since November, like the beginning, but I didn't actually start doing the sprints with them until November 30th. And it did actually really, like, help get words down.
I wish, like, I could write faster. I feel like I'm a slow writer, and that's probably why, like, I got bogged down, too. I don't know. I think I just think too much. Like, I want to be like one of those people that like can sprint for like 20 minutes and get like 800 words out. Like I just how?
Right. Like don't think just right. I can't do that.
Yeah.
I have to even if I pause after every sentence, I can't just keep writing.
Yep.
Just want to make sure I'm not missing any questions.
What?
I just want to make sure I'm not missing any questions.
I wish I could see it. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Are we giving away the books on the live show, or should we? I don't know.
Should we like wait, like have a time limit, like, and people can just keep retweeting it?
Let me see how many people have retweeted it.
Yeah.
Ten people.
maybe we should like open it until tomorrow. Do you think that's okay, or?
Yeah. Do you think we should make a new tweet but still include keep the entries from this one?
Yeah.
Just so that like they don't like click on the live show or whatever.
Yeah.
And say like there's a time limit on it.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Okay.
What? I just read that that Kenya feels bad entering the giveaway on Twitter. My little ginger doodles is happening. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. It's alright, like while we were experiencing technical difficulties, I went on Twitter to complain, and I saw that Max tweeted me that according to analytics, I'm his #1 fan. And I'm like, I don't know.
Oh, I wonder who mine is.
Like, I try to comment on every single video I watch. That's one of my booktubing tips. Comment on every video that you watch. Anywho. But yeah, I really have to get back into the vlogging routine. So yeah, should we say that it's open till tomorrow? Or the weekend?
Maybe like tomorrow night.
Okay. How about like Wednesday, 12/3? by 10 p.m. I don't
Hold on, I gotta write that down.
I don't know.
Okay, wait. Okay. 12:03 at 10 p.m.
Yeah.
Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah. Oh, when you upload this to your channel, you should put like that picture you tweeted out of us. Like
Yeah.
as the thumbnail.
Yeah, I got so much done during work when I was doing that.
It's like just popped up in my Twitter feed. I'm like, oh, look how awesome we look.
I was trying to find, oh, my number one fans. Okay, I'm gonna check real quick.
I think I checked one time. I think it was at the time. I think it was Estelle from Automenta because like we're really good friends. So
You're my number two.
no apologies. Sorry, not sorry.
I'm gonna go subscribe to my number one.
I think one time like a year ago, Whitney tweeted out like her top 6, and I was like right there at number 4. Oh well.
Jillian's my number 4.
Oh, speaking of Jillian, did you see her unhaul video?
I don't think so. I don't watch unhauls that much.
She unhauled Dorothy Must Die, and I literally clapped out loud.
Oh wait, I saw the thumbnail. I saw
like slow clap.
I feel bad for her though because she loved that book.
I know.
Because Wizard of Oz is her favorite.
Do you know why she unhauled it?
Because Daniel Page like supported.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Kathleen,
And
yeah.
when she told me that, when she said that in the video, I was like, huh. Anywho, not gonna get into that right now.
Yeah, I had to re-rate some of the books that I read. That one I had to re-rate because I rated it a 3, and I just realized how generous that was.
Yeah, I changed it to like 2. Like I went back to my 2014 reads and like changed everything. And like originally I gave Vicious 3 stars, and I was like, no, it deserves 4. I liked it. Like in the
Yeah.
But like the Dorothy Must Die.
And then I changed Allegiant. Why did I rate Allegiant a 3?
Yeah, so did I. I was like, I'll leave it go for now. We'll see. We'll see. I'm trying to be like more like honest, I guess. I don't know. Like, I feel like I'm gonna wait from now on to rate after the emotions are done. You know?
Yeah, because I realized that most of mine change after I read it.
Yeah.
But Danny asked one more question.
Okay.
She said, what are you hoping to do next with your stories?
Actually write it.
Mine's to finish it.
No,
then,
I actually like to like really flesh out the world. That's really what I want to do. And figure out where my plot's going.
I'm going to finish it, and I'm going to print it as is.
Yeah.
That's I want to see what I wrote. And then it will be edited.
Cool.
Okay, so that was like the last like real question.
All right, do you want to give it? I mean, do you want to just? Since we're not giving away Wonder Book, are we just? Are we just done? Like, bye or what? We're so organized. It's awesome.
You're so organized. Okay, so thanks for joining and thanks for sticking around during this technical difficulty.
We're really sorry. It's my fault because my computer is a piece of crap. So.
Okay, so if you already entered the Wonder Book giveaway, you don't have to worry about entering again if you don't want. So.
And this is what it looks like for those that are just joining in now. You missed a lot of fun.
Like
and flailing on our part. It's so beautiful. Like, okay, so be honest. Have you read this?
I glanced through some things. I did read some of the character
Yeah,
development
so did
and
I.
like how heroes kind of start. I really liked that because they kind
Yeah.
of like they had Harry Potter as one of the examples, but I don't
And like just like for the record, guys, like on the back it says contributors include George R. R. Martin, Lev Grossman, Neil Gaiman, Catherine M. Valente, Ursula K. Le Guin. I believe she did the Ursi trilogy, and a bunch of other people. So
know.
I highly recommend entering the giveaway.
Yeah, look at this. It's like a whole map. That's what I need to do. I need
Oh,
to make a
where?
map.
Hey, what page is that on?
Um,
Maybe we should just talk about this.
it's on 228, but there's no like number, so it's after 227.
Oh, I got it. It's so beautiful. Yeah, we should really focus in December on making our maps and then sending it to each other.
Oh, this one. I really, really liked this part.
What page is that?
Um, 202.
Okay. I know there was a page in here that I just like couldn't stop staring at. I'm trying to find it. Yeah, this one.
Oh,
I would do a puzzle like that.
yeah, I think the next thing I need to do is do
Yeah.
that.
Because if you're like name dropping cities, you want to keep it straight.
Yes.
Like,
I think I have like I have a northwest or north, a south, a west, and east thing
Yeah.
going on in my head because now that's like a big part of the story
Yeah.
that just developed in my head a couple days ago.
I was watching Kat's like winning NaNoWriMo live show, and she said that she has to go back through and like map out scenes, like every scene, like where each character is in the room, and I'm like, oh my god, I didn't even like think like that. That would be, that's like a third editing draft for me.
Dang.
All right.
Okay, yeah. I gotta film now.
So do I. So see ya.
Yeah, okay. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone. Thank you for tuning in.
Yep, bye.